down, 'cause we are one. No, they won't break us down, 'cause we are one.
Hello, beautiful people. Of course, Miss Riley is taking a nap. She always falls asleep in the car. I need like a portable car to bring inside my house so that I can just put her in so she can fall asleep, because she never sleeps at home. But guys, we are having a daddy, mommy, and Riley day finally. Are you excited?
I'm excited, yes.
Yeah? I'm so excited, guys, because every time Brian is off, where do we go, babe?
We always go to Philly.
Yeah, we literally always have an appointment to go to Philly. And this week, no appointment. Well, we do. We have appointment. Rewind. We went yesterday to Philly, me and my grandmother, and we have to go tomorrow. So today is a free day for Daddy, Mommy, and Riley. So guess where we're going? We are going to Turtleback Zoo. Guys, I think I'm more excited than Riley. She really don't know what's going on, but I am so excited to go to the zoo with her. Why? Because back in the day, I used to go to the zoo and be like, I can't wait to have a little baby to go to the zoo with. And now I got that little baby to go to the zoo with. So like I mentioned, we went to Chop yesterday. Reason for that is because, let me give you a quick, quick story.
You guys completely missed everything over the weekend. It was a very eventful weekend.
Eventful is not even the word of what happened over the weekend.
It was a straight Karen family Twilight Zone.
Yeah, so what happened was, as you guys know, Miss Riley had her cast placed on after surgery. That first cast was too tight, so they ended up splitting it so that she can have some type of blood circulation in the cast. Well, she got another cast placed on, and it was doing good for the first like 2 to 3 days. Then by Sunday, right? It was Sunday. Her foot was pushed back so back, like so back that I can't even explain it. Like, it pushed the front of her foot forward, and then her foot was jammed, so she had this big pouch of fat on top of her foot that was getting
like a cake pop.
It looked what?
Like a cake pop.
Yeah, it did. It looked like a cake pop. Where it was getting so swollen, and it was starting to turn color. So I called the hospital, Children's Hospital Philadelphia, and I said, listen, this is what's happening. It needs to be cut off. The cast needs to be cut off. Now, this is not like the simple cast that we know of that we can just unwrap that she used to have. This is like a real cast that they put on her. I said, it needs to be cut off. What can I do? They said, well, you can come out here to Philly, but we can just, all we can do is cut it off and that's it. We can't put a new one on because it's over the weekend and the doctors are not in. And I said, well, I can't get to Philly. It was Sunday. It was already like midday. I was like, I can't drive to Philly right now. That's too far to then come back. Brian worked in the morning. I was like, is there like a plan B? Like, do you know of a local hospital we can go to? I should have just, you know what? Honestly, I should have just went to Philly because it was the worst experience ever. We ended up calling all these different hospitals, and asking them if they can do it, and they all actually took the time out to find out if they had a saw, one of the cast saws, and if they had a splitter to split open the cast, because it's a thick cast, you need a splitter to open it. They all told me, I have a saw, but I don't have a splitter, so we can't take it off, we can just loosen it. I said, no, this cast needs to come off because her feet is gonna start, losing blood flow, like it's getting bad. Why do I call? Well, I don't even know why I called this hospital. Like, this is like, I should have known. This hospital is known to be a horrible hospital. I don't know what, you know, I guess I just was doing my last resort. Like, I needed a hospital, so I called St. Joe's Children's.
Well, apparently they have a good orthopedics though.
Yes, apparently they have a good orthopedic, but I called them, and they tell me, yeah, come in, we can take off the cast. Okay. So we get to the freaking hospital. We wait for like an hour to get called back. Finally get called back. The guy, I guess he's a doctor. He's the over the weekend on-call doctor. I don't know who the heck he was because he didn't even introduce himself as a doctor. But he was. He comes and he starts sawing off the cast. But then I noticed, one, there's no headphones. And you should at least put headphones on the baby because that's frightful. You hear that chainsaw kind of noise and you don't have headphones on. So I end up making little headphones for Riley so I can cover her ears with her blankets. And as he's already done cutting the cast, he starts yanking it. And I'm like, you don't have a splitter? And he goes, no, we don't. I don't have one over the weekend. Emergency rooms, we don't take off casts. So what the heck? Why did I don't understand. If I called and asked you if you can cut and split open, take it off the cast, you guys told me yes. Why did you guys tell me yes? Like, I don't understand. So I felt so bad because he's yanking this cast left and right. I told him at one point, I was just like, wait, like you're hurting her. Like, you're really hurting her. He finally got the cast off. My poor baby girl was not happy at all. He ends up walking away, and the nurse comes back and she's like, oh, it's off finally, how did everything go? And I told her, horrible. I was like, this is the worst experience I've ever experienced. I was like, the doctor does not have any bedside manners. You guys don't know what you're doing. And on top of that, I specifically called so that you guys can check if you had the instruments. You guys told me yes, you do have the instruments, and then you end up hurting my daughter during the process. This is the worst experience of my life, and I will be sure to make sure that the head of whatever your hospital, whoever that is, finds out that you guys suck at what you do. Don't ever bring your kids to that hospital, because they're just, the nurses were kind, but the doctors, like, I don't understand. I understand it's the weekend, but you should still have stuff there. Like, you should still have everything that's needed there for the weekend, because people get hurt and they get sick over the weekend. Like, the weekends you just don't shut off. It's like being a parent. You can't just shut yourself off. So it was the worst experience. St. Joe's in Patterson, right? Patterson? Yeah. Is the worst hospital I've ever experienced. I will never bring my daughter there ever again. I mean, some of you may have different opinions. Some of you may think that it's a great hospital. To each is their own. You guys can keep taking yourself and your kid there. But as for me and mine, I will never go there ever again. But anyways, on a brighter note, we did end up going to the hospital yesterday to Philadelphia because they called me. They heard what happened. They said, bring her in as soon as possible. I brought her to CHOP yesterday and they put a brand new cast. She's doing amazing. She's not in pain, and my little girl's a fighter. I would just never go to St. Joe's ever again in my life. But anyways, guys, enough with my ranting. I'm sure you don't want to hear me rant anymore. We are almost at the zoo. We're about 10 minutes away, so we'll see you when we get there. We're here. Are you excited? You need to get that boobies out of your mouth. Get it out of your mouth. Are you ready to see the animals? Are you ready, my baby?
Good morning to you. The moment I wake up, I look at your little face.
First stop, the choo-choo-choo. On the train? Are you on the train, my baby?
You keep me going. Couldn't picture my life without you. Let's start our day by saying morning.
It's having so much fun. Are you ready to do it? Yay! Just clapping.
In the morning, you keep me going. You shine brighter every day, baby. Keep on going. How could I ever stay down when all you do is smile as I'm looking at you, and I see the things you do. I can never lose again. Baby girl, you are my strength.
This little light of mine, tell me how you shine. Tell me how you beat the odds in the nick of time. God took impossible and flipped it to define your life scripted. So we played it right, I wish it wouldn't break our fight and didn't. Hit blue our minds, no kidding. Your smile shines and glistens through the darkest times, now listen. Reach for the sky, the missions to break the night and fight for another day. This little light of mine shining, better find some shade.
Whoa! Did you see that? Romantic strollers.
You shine brighter every day, baby.
going down, going down.
So proud to be yours.
Yeah. I know it's yours, yeah.
We just finished at the zoo. Riley had an amazing, amazing time. And now we are enjoying some sushi. Riley enjoyed every moment of it. She's so funny. But she kind of just get like a little reaction on her face. I think it was because of the wind. It like turned red and I think she started rubbing, and then I had sunblock on her face, so I think she rubbed all the sunblock in her eye. So we ended up leaving a little bit earlier, but she had so much fun. Did you have so much fun, babe? And what are you eating? We're eating sushi, and look what she's eating. What's that? Can you tell everyone it's watermelon? Watermelon? Mmm, it tastes good? Oh, there you go. Oh, what else? You're showing the camera? You're showing everyone when you're eating? Yeah? As I'm in the process of editing the vlog, I realized that I never made an ending to the vlog. Silly me. But yes, it's a whole nother day. We had an amazing, amazing time at the zoo. Riley really enjoyed herself. Although she did get that reaction on her face, it went away within seconds. I do truly feel like it was the sunblock in her face. But it was great to just spend time with Brian and Riley with no doctor appointments, no appointments for anything, and just have family time. I hope you did enjoy this vlog. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but if you did, press that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Join the family, the Cam fam, and embark on this amazing journey of ours, seeing all that God does for us, all the blessings that he lays upon our lives. And we hope that you are enjoying the vlogs as much as we enjoy making them. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
To his knees, let God fill the void, get rid of the hate, let your heart feel joy.
They won't break us down.